Hey everyone, this is AkbarFan13 and today I'll be doing a review on the 2002 Ewok Attack. Set number is 7139, it has 119 pieces, and it's ages 7 to 12. It comes with 4 minifigures, a classic Stormtrooper, a Scout Trooper, and 2 Ewoks. One is Pablo, and the other one is Wicket. We're going to start with the classic Stormtrooper. He has the classic printing on his helmet, which is very original and doesn't look as good as the new version. The torso printing is the same as always except in 2012 when they redesigned it. Back printing, same. And you get a blank yellow head all the way around. He's not got anything printed on his head. So that's it for him. Classic megaphone gun, nothing too important. And then this is the Scout Trooper you get, and he is actually pretty cool. He has the same printing and helmet mold as all the others, but his head actually has a face on it. And you can get the same face in the T-16 Skyhopper or whatever it is that Luke pilots. And I think that's pretty much it, other than the Scout Trooper. They're the only ones with the face. The only problem is if you're doing a stop motion, if you turn his head, you have to actually, or his helmet, you have to turn his head too, because it just gets yellow. And he does have a really neat little glare on his helmet that makes it much more unique and more accurate. So I definitely like him. He's definitely better than just the normal one with the black head. But the 2012 redesign has the, well, I'm not sure if his body's redesigned, but his head has the awesome new face on it. So I do like it a little better. Next is Pablo, or however you say that. Let's see here. And he's got the same mold on his head as Wicket in the set, but it's tan instead of brown. You have a black bowcaster, or bow and arrow, and it's also pretty stiff. And then the body's all brown. The new Ewoks from 2011, I think, the 2011 Ewok Attack, they do have redesigned bodies, and the Ewoks from the 2009 Battle of Endor, they also had redesigned bodies. So it's pretty neat. We have a lot of Ewoks. I think I own at least one of all the Ewoks, so I can compare them. I'll mention this later in the video, I will be doing a Ewok army and like Endor, but I'll mention that later. This is the Wicket. I'm not going to take him off this stand. I mean, it's extremely difficult to get off, so I'm just going to leave him on. He's just got the brown mold, same as the Pablo or whoever that is, and the brown body and everything else. So yeah, that's all the minifigures, and I'm going to go right to the speeder. The speeder, very simple design. I think this is probably my least favorite design. The original version, it was very nice and aerodynamic, same as all the other versions. This one is just chunky, very thick, and short. I don't really like that as much. You do get a gray backpack, and the bottom here has a little flip-up thing. I guess that's like a gun or something like that. And on the front here, you do get something kind of unique that only comes with the 1999 speeders. You get a couple fork pieces. I'm not sure how unique that is to other sets like Farm or Village or whatever that theme is, but it's definitely pretty neat. I didn't own any until I got the set and the 1999 speeder bikes. The controls up here at the top, they just go up and down, and they're extremely stiff, just like all the other sets back then. They're extremely stiff joints. So, I guess the bricks weren't as flexible back then or something. So, yeah, that's it for that speeder. Very small detail. I'll show you one more thing I forgot is you do have storage for a megaphone gun here and on the other side. And that's just, you don't need that at all. It's a really small, not very detailed. But what is pretty neat is the catapult. Not my favorite thing in the set. Let me just put that there. But it works amazing. It's perfect. It works great. You have the spinning things, like the tension, to make the rocks or whatever these are fly farther. And they're not attached to anything, so they just spin freely. Same as this one here in the back. And you get 2 rocks here. And that one's in the catapult, but you get 2 of these little bricks. And I just put the other one right here. And it actually shoots pretty good. and it can go like, I don't know, like 10 feet at the most. It's pretty nice. The new version probably does shoot farther, but it doesn't always work for me. It doesn't work right. This one never fails. It has never messed up at all. It just works great. And you do have some leaves here, I guess, for some more detail here. Let me get this closer up. Leaves, and there's the spinny thing. Leaves again on the other side. And both sides are exactly the same, except the catapult itself is kind of to this way a little. Two studs on this side, 3 on the other side. But I think that's just because it's 1 stud thick, so they had to do that. But that's okay, because I love it anyway. It just looks great. Put that in there. I think you could probably shoot both of them. Yeah, I should just put it there. Yeah, that's it for this. One look at the bottom reveals nothing. It's no panels or anything. It's just all held together. And the last part, which is my favorite, would be the paraglider, or whatever you want to call this thing. It's got a clear stand, same as the staps, and all the other things that fly. I think the new Endor Ewok Attack does have a brand new stand, but actually it's missing, so I can't really show that. And the glider itself is not missing. I'm not going to compare it though, I'll just say though, this one is better. I definitely like it. It's just amazing. The vinyl wings, or whatever these are, plastic, they are flexible. They're not fabric like the other one, which is more accurate, but they still just look better. Printing, let me just give you a good look at the printing here. It's great. Yeah, I have a copyright thing here too. Let me see if I can get that shown. A little C. So, Lego has copyrighted these wings. No copying them. So, yeah. Let's see here. You got the Ewok who is on his little pivoting thing to keep him nice and, yeah, he just goes back and forth. And it's really tough to get him off, so I'm going to keep him on there. It is on a ball joint, so the wings and stuff can all move whichever way you want. And I just keep it like this, because you can see, kind of like him flying. You can angle it to the side, and then the other side. Whatever you want to do to the Ewok. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And there are no weapons, real quick I'll say, on the glider, which is kind of a disappointment. I would like to have some weapon, maybe. And the other version, the 2009, does have weapons. It can drop, like, rocks or something like that. But that's okay. I do like this old version better. And this Ewok Attack, it's very nice. I might like the actual set, the Ewok Attack from 2011, a little better, because it has some very good figures. But other than that, they're both great sets. I recommend this set if you can find it cheap enough. I actually bought it used, or I got it used. It was just in a bag, but I enjoyed building it using instructions here. I'll show you that real quick. And inside, real quick, I'll just mention the instructions. Very small detail, like the stormtroopers here, they don't even have like breathing things on their face. It's like just a line. So, not good quality, but it is old. You have like trees in the background. In the back, other sets, Final Duel 1 and 2, which I have 2. You should be able to check out that review on my channel. And then I got the Dread Federation Army. I don't have it, but I do have one of the Droidicas. Again, I recommend both those sets. The Droidica is great, but that's not the set. I'm just going to talk real quick about this again. Definitely, like I said, recommend it. The figures are not as good, but it's just for the parts. Fort pieces, the catapult, the wings, it's all great. The final thing I want to mention, I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, I think, I may not have, is I'll be doing like an Endor collection, because, real quickly, I'll give you a sneak peek, let me just get the camera, including this set, and, yeah, it's not going to be that high quality over here, but this is most of my Endor collection down here. It takes up an entire section of my whatever. Most of these I've reviewed. I may not have posted the review yet, but it will be up eventually. I have made reviews on the Walker and speeder bikes. I hope to have those all reviewed, hopefully very soon. I will review them before I do the whole army, So just keep an eye out for those. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.